Why do makeup companies make it difficult for people with nails to use makeup? Like, hello queens, I'm Shanice Teresa and welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can see by the title below, I am finally doing a makeup routine only using drugstore makeup. Since I've become more interested in makeup, I've always used brand name makeup. And I've never really dived into any type of drugstore makeup, so I'm extremely excited today to do that. I went on a little shopping spree to Walmart and picked out a few items that looked like they would work, or a few items that I've seen on social media that I wanted to try today. So today you will see a couple products that I've picked up. They're all going to be drugstore makeup, so this is all affordable, cheaper makeup. Instead of going to Sephora and selling your soul, you can just spend less money at your local drugstore. So let's just dive into the video. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Click that little notification bell so you don't miss a post from me, and let's do it. Okay, so I brought you a little closer and we're just going to dive into the foundation. Honestly, foundation shopping is probably the hardest thing ever. I'd rather do something that's very difficult in life than try to find my shade in foundation. But I picked up the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in 2 shades because just honestly just had the worst time finding this foundation. I don't even know if these are gonna match my skin, to be honest. There was no foundation that matched my skin perfectly, so I had to try to find 2 to mix together to put on my face. Anyway, so I picked up the shade Golden, which is 312, and Sun Beige in 310. So one is more darker than the other, and here they are, if you can see them. These are the 2 shades that I found. People are saying that they work very well, so I'm super excited to try these. I'm just very scared because foundation has honestly been always something that's really hard for me. If you guys watch my videos, you'll notice that I always use the Fenty Beauty foundation because I found a shade that I really liked for my skin tone because it was more of a yellow undertone, and a lot of foundations are made with like a peachy undertone, and that doesn't work for me. So I always use the Fenty foundation, and like I said, I heard good things about this, so I want to try it today. So I'm going to start with the Golden 312, and I'm gonna actually pump this on my hand first. I'll do 3 pumps. Oh, it's full coverage. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna dive into that, and I'm just going to put it all over my face. Am I crazy, or does this look like it's matching my skin pretty nicely? Okay. Ooh, as it's going on, I'm realizing that it's a peachy undertone. I knew this was gonna happen. Well, clearly this is not my shade. And that's the darkest one. I look crazy, but like, bear with me. I'm gonna add another pump just to like go over my acne scarring. See, it goes on like a nice color, but it's turning, okay, I look real crazy. It might be the lighting, hold on. Okay, that's a little better. It still looks way too light on camera. It doesn't lie. This stuff is definitely I wouldn't say it's completely full coverage because my acne scarring is coming through, but it covers everything pretty nicely. I can't really complain with the coverage wise, just the fact that on camera it's showing very light, and in person, yes, it doesn't match my skin tone because it's very peachy. Like here it looks just super light on the camera, but in person it's very peachy. We're gonna try to save this. Now that foundation is on, I'm going to move on to concealer, and I don't know how I've managed to never use this. I picked up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This Oh, this is a concealer that I've seen everywhere and I've never had the chance to use it. Apparently it is amazing, and today is the day that I finally get to try it. If I can get it opened. Okay, anyways, how do you use this? Doesn't it twist? Oh, it does twist. Ooh. How do I know if it's there? Does it just come out? Hello? Like how many, is it just, does it come through? Like, am I going the wrong way? So I'm gonna put this under, ooh, she liked, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, she's thick. Wow, okay, okay. We're going to, I don't know how much this is gonna cover, so I'm just gonna put a little bit. It smells a little funky. Anyways, I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender and I'm going to blend this out. Okay, I need way more. I literally look crazy on camera. This is without the ring light. So as you can tell, like, it's not as crazy as it is with the ring light, but it's too dark. I have to put the ring light back on. But the concealer is a lot lighter for my skin, and that I did pick up the darkest concealer they had because I think there was 3 shades, but I'm making it work. It's okay. It's oxidizing a little bit, so it looks pretty good, but I gotta put the ring light back on. I'm sorry the lighting is changing in this video a lot, but like, I'm trying to show you what it actually looks like in person, and the lighting's not really allowing me to do that. Anyways, the concealer, it works. It erases dark circles, and I don't see any of my dark circles. It covered up what I wanted it to cover up, and it looks good. It's just a little too light for my skin, but that's just like if you watch my videos, all my concealer is too light for my skin. I just work with it, so I think it's fine. Okay, so now that I have my concealer on, I picked up the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder. There she is. So this is the only one that I could find in the drugstore to set my face with. If you watch my videos, you know that I use the Laura Mercier setting powder, which is an ivory-ish nude color, and this, I don't know if you can tell, but this is very white. So it makes, oh, I just spilled it everywhere. It looks like flowers. It makes me nervous to think that it's translucent because it's not, it doesn't look like it's gonna be translucent. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with my dry Morphe sponge like I normally do, and I'm going to set under my eyes because she's starting to crease and I don't want that. Okay. Do you see that? The foundation is like seeping into the creases on my forehead. What? Okay. That has never happened to me before. Clearly I need some Botox or something because this is awful. I'm gonna set there to prevent that from happening again. A little bit of baking. We're going to move on to eyebrows. So I actually used to use this stuff when I first got into makeup, and not gonna lie, this was sitting in my hoarder makeup collection, so I didn't have to buy another one. So this is the Annabelle Stay Sharp Self-Sharpening Waterproof Brow Liner. So this is the dark brown, and I'm going to use this on my eyebrows just like I would with my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Why did my eyebrows just take like 2 seconds when they normally take like 5 hours? I miss using this stuff. If you've ever used the Anastasia Brow Wiz, it's totally different. Like, this is a lot creamier and it just glides on better. That just took me a minute to do both eyebrows. Like, that never happens. And I think they look pretty good. It matches my eyebrows really nicely. It was like butter just going on, so. Okay, all right, now that eyebrows are done, this is where I would do my contour and bronzer. And looking at the makeup that I bought, I realized that I forgot to do that. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to use my named brand. I don't know, it just slipped my mind and I forgot to pick it up. Whoops. Okay, now I am all bronzed up. If you want to see what products I use for that, make sure you go back to last week's video where I showed you my updated makeup routine. That's where all the products that I just used to contour and bronze will be, because I'm a fail and forgot to pick that up at the drugstore. Honestly, it's like my favorite part of my routine, so I don't know how I forgot to pick it up, but that's Shanice, that's how I roll. I always fail at everything. I literally fail at everything. I try. So now that we are bronzed and looking like a goddess, we're going to zoom in a little more and do the eyes. So I picked up the Maybelline Pink Edge, like the City Kit, I guess that's what it's called. So it has a couple things inside, and I picked this up because it was like 3-in-1. I was like, perfect. It comes with a blush, eyeshadow. You can use some of these for highlight. Anyways, this is the palette that I picked up. Before we go straight into eyes, I always do blush. So I'm going to use this rosy pink color on the side. That's for blush. And, oh, there's a lot of kickback. Maybelline, come on. We're just going to put the blush on. This peachy color, it's very subtle, it's very cute. A lot of kickback on the palette, but it gets the job done. I actually, in my everyday makeup routine, I switch between highlighters, and sometimes I do use the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, which I already know this highlighter is amazing. I do recommend this, like 10 out of 10. They have 3 shades. I know there is like a pinkier one, this gold one, this is the molten gold, and there is a holographic one. So I do recommend this for anybody. It is amazing. But I'm going to use this color inside of the palette instead of using the Maybelline highlighter, because I already know it's good. I just want to use the one that comes inside of the palette. So I'm going to dip into that. Nothing really comes off. That's good. And we're going to, oh, she lied. Okay, just kidding. She's too light for my skin. We're gonna use this. All right, so we're gonna dip into the Master Chrome highlighter. Look at that. Come on, look at that. That is a phenomenal highlighter. Like, Maybelline did that. Okay, now that we're done with the face, let's just move on to the eyes. We're going to do some kind of pink look with this. There's not really a transition color that I would really use. So I'm going to use this color right here on the end. I'm gonna dip into that, and I'm going to use that as a crease color and just forget about a transition, because there's nothing on that palette that's gonna work. I'm already having a hard time blending this eyeshadow. It's kind of just like staying in place, which is really frustrating, but I'm trying. I'm working with it. Okay, now that I have that first color on my eyes, I'm going to dip into...
It was at this moment.
I'm going to dip into this more of a plum color right here. It just all fell over onto my white shirt. All right, so we're not using black today at all because the black just fell right out of the palette. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna go into with this like plum color and put it in my crease. And to smoke it out a little bit, I'm gonna go in with this darker plummy brown color and focus that on the outside of my eye with the brush I used before. and just blend her out. Okay, so for the lid of my eyes, I'm probably gonna go in with this sparkly glitter pink right here and put that on my lid. Very powdery. Ooh. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to put that on my eyelid. Oh, she's very light. These colors are coming out way too light. I'm gonna dip into, ruining everything that I thought I was gonna do, but I'm going to dip into this burnt color, and I'm gonna put that on my lid instead. Wow, this is coming out very light too. I honestly don't even want to finish my eyes right now because I literally hate this. The palette's really suffering. I'm really trying to work with it, but it's suffering. Okay, so this was a flop. The only thing that I liked about the palette was the blush, but I mean, could still be better, and the two darker colors I used on my eyes. Honestly, don't recommend this. It broke, first of all, and it's not very pigmented. The shadows don't blend very well, and you literally get what you paid for. I'm pretty sure this was like $13 Canadian, and sorry, but it sucks. All right, well, now that the eyes are done, I'm going to move on to mascara. And this mascara I actually put in my everyday makeup routine. I love this mascara. It is probably the best dupe for Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. There she is. So I'm going to put one coat on my top lash. Okay, so I am done my makeup routine. As you can tell, I put some lashes on. These are my favorite. Like, I mean favorite. I used to use these before I started using my Lily lashes. But these are the Kiss lashes in style 11s. They just look like a natural lash you put on. It's just like a subtle, cute eyelash. And I love them just for like an everyday look, whereas like my Lily lashes, I still wear them as an everyday look, but they're a lot more dramatic. These are a lot more subtle, and I will forever wear these. And I do recommend Kiss lashes in the style 11s because they are so cute. I also put on some brow gel. This is the L'Oreal brow gel that I use in my everyday routine. I just pop that on. Love this stuff. It's tinted. I do recommend go get it. And then I also put on some lipstick. This is the NYX Liquid Suede Lipstick, cream lipstick in the shade Sandstorm. And it's just like a nude color, and I've used this before. I love NYX's Liquid Suede lipsticks. I don't recommend the darker tone colors like the purples or the reds because they are streaky. I mean, it's a cheaper brand makeup, and they're not that great of product, but I do love the Sandstorm color. I will always use this NYX color because I do enjoy it, and I do recommend this shade. Looking in the mirror during the process, I did notice the creasing on my forehead, and I put the translucent powder on it to see if it would prevent it, but as you can see, like, it might be hard to tell on camera, but it's kind of like sliding out of my forehead creases, which is so frustrating. Like, I need Botox, but like overall, I think the foundation looks great. It feels great. I actually enjoy it a lot. For a drugstore foundation, this is amazing. If you can find your shade or mix two colors together to make your shade, I do recommend this foundation. I will probably use this more when I become more tan because it's a little bit too dark / peachy, and I mean, it's whatever. If your neck and your face match, that's all that matters. That's the end of this all drugstore makeup routine. I obviously had some difficulties using it, but overall, I think the products that I did use were great. Pairing drugstore to name brand makeup, like, they both do the job. It's all about finding the right product. This foundation is definitely a lot better than some foundation I've tried at Sephora before. Like, If you find the right product, you're going to get your money's worth and it's going to be great. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get a good product. I actually enjoyed doing this. If you enjoyed it, I will do this again. Let me know in the comments below if you like this drugstore review makeup tutorial. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Click that little notification bell so you don't miss a post from me, because you won't regret it. And I will see you Thursday with another video. Bye, queens.
Yes, queen!
Ooh, I actually look good. Yes, drugstore.